Here we go, it's Joel Travelino here, and welcome back to another trip report. This trip report's a little bit different. It's actually a redo of a trip report I did back in August of 2019. If you have no idea what I'm talking about and you're new here, basically back in August of 2019 I did a video on Aer Lingus and it didn't do very well and it got quite a few dislikes. This is because I didn't explain myself enough for people to understand why I didn't enjoy the flight. So I'm now going to show you in more detail that experience. Enjoy the video. I was flying with Stobart Air on behalf of Aer Lingus, and they operate out of Terminal 1, like most airlines, at Glasgow International Airport. Glasgow International had 8,843,214 passengers in 2019. My bag got stopped for a random search. There's nothing in it. I can't compare. So it was pretty cool. Random search is cool. It means that you're out with people you're random search. It was cool. Once we went through security, I sat down by a window that had excellent views over the runway and gate area. It was at this area where I first found out that our flight was going to be delayed. The flight was about 1 hour delayed on arrival. When we finally saw it appear over the runway, it decided it would be a good time to go around, even though it's already eventually delayed. Though, it did touch down into Glasgow Airport. No. Italy comes up, isn't it? Camera's got it on the way. Something in my mind makes me think that ain't nobody perfect. Something in my mind makes me think that ain't nobody perfect. We then saw our first proper glimpse at our aircraft that will be taking us to Dublin, a 5.8 years old ATR-72 with the registration EIFCY. We then made our way across the airport to our gate. It's now on final call. Oh, I hate that. Look. Yeah. Stobart, like they do with their trucks, name their planes. We were flying on St Oliver Plunkett today. Queue up outside the steps of the ATR for a bit before we could get on, but once we were on I realised just how hot this aircraft was. I mean, it was boiling on that plane.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and the safety of all on board, it is important that you occupy your allocated seat for takeoff and return to landing. Please check your boarding pass.
Honestly, this is just getting worse and worse. It's now 5:15. That's exactly an hour since our scheduled departure time. There's no air conditioning. We haven't left the gate. It's flipping boiling on this plane. They're still talking about whatever BWA means, ENF. We could have done that ages ago. We should get out of here. This is like the worst flight I've been on in a long time. I think I was a bit frustrated in this scene because it was a 30-degree summer's day and there was no air conditioning on the airplane. I understand there could be possible reasons why there was no air conditioning on at the start, such as the APU not be starting to save fuel. But the fact that we were delayed and it was a really hot day was just very frustrating. After about 20 minutes on the ground, we started to taxi to the runway. we were airborne, I took a quick look around our seats on this ATR-72. The seats contain the usual products of a menu, a safety card and a magazine. Aer Lingus' magazine is called Cara. It's a good magazine that contains lots of content. It would be a good read if you weren't an athlete like me. Don't mind me dropping my camera.
Especially not in the summer.
Okay, maybe I was a bit harsh, but in all seriousness, I really didn't enjoy this flight. It was boiling hot throughout the whole flight, the air conditioning didn't work very well, and the service was just not great. To add to this boiling hot day, I was served a Coca-Cola without ice, as ice would have been something I really needed on that boiling 30-degree day. It wasn't that long in the air until we started our descent into Dublin. I'm going to wrap this trip report up here. It wasn't a very good flight, but it might be something to do with it being a really hot summer's day in Glasgow when we departed, and it was very delayed, and maybe I was just in a bad mood after all these different things happening. I mean, you're sure you can go and fly Aer Lingus, and you may have a better experience than me. Please remember this was just my experience on that certain flight that I had. I'm going to leave you with this taxi. I'll see you all very soon with another trip report. Well, that's a lie actually. With what's going on, I can't really film any trip reports right now. But I'll see you all with another video very soon. Check out the vlog, and have a very nice day. Goodbye.